Welcome to The Drop. This is always presented by the Rider Store and the riderstore.ca. Your Saskatchewan Roughriders head into a critical game at 3-2 in BC against one of the best teams in the Canadian Football League, the BC Lions. And for the first time in 2023, the Riders do it with a different starting quarterback at the helm of the offense. It's Mason Fine time here in Saskatchewan. And if he continues to build on the momentum he had in training camp, the Saskatchewan Roughriders are going to be just fine. But let's talk about 3 keys to success and a win that don't necessarily have to be based on quarterback performance. Key number 1, and it was a huge part of their win against the Calgary Stampeders, is continuing the success on special teams. Flipping the field and having return success with Mario Alford. If the Saskatchewan Roughriders continue to do that and get the performance they're getting out of Adam Korsak for the rest of the year, that's 1 out of the 3 phases that they're gonna always be able to rely on in terms of checking the box. So let's continue our special team success. The second key to success heading in to BC and really for the rest of the season, there's a lot of young guys playing now. We knew that for the Saskatchewan Roughriders to have success this year, they were going to have to rely on depth. But now that depth needs to rely on coaching. Offense, defense, and special teams, especially against the BC Lions, this is a really well-coached team. So our coaches in the green and white have to step up strategically during the week in practice, and especially helping these guys get prepared using game film. And the third key to success here as the Saskatchewan Roughriders head into British Columbia to play the Lions is defensive fundamentals. Defense is going to be leaned on heavily moving forward, and for that, it's always nice to reset and as an individual look at yourself on film and say, okay, what can I be doing better? It's not necessarily about making plays, it's about getting in position to execute when you do have a chance to make that play. So let's go back to the fundamentals, whether it's tackling angles, whether it's schematics. Fundamentals on defense as an emphasis moving forward is going to set the Saskatchewan Roughriders up for success. So there you have it. Special team success, critical coaching, and defensive fundamentals. Those are our 3 keys for success against the BC Lions. This has been The Drop, and as always, it's presented by the Rider Store and the riderstore.ca.